When we're working out, we're thinking about changing modes. We ask about what are we going to do today? We squatting, we deadlifting, we bench pressing. We think about intensity. Oh man, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to hit it heavy today. Or maybe I'm going to do it speedway. Or maybe I'm going to do volume. And then the other thing we think about is duration. Well, how long do I have for the workout before my wife wants to kick my ass? Or when I got to go study, right? So that's how the duration works. But what if there's one other one up here that might be just as or more important? And that to me is tempo. Tempo means how fast are you doing the actual movement. There are some key variables that you can utilize and adjust with tempos that I feel is really missing in most people's workouts. They can add extreme muscle growth and extreme muscle strength. These are the big variables that I use for tempo, and I'll explain it to you real fast. You have a 3-1-1, a 5-1-1, a 3-3-1, and a 5-5-1. Now to most of us that just looks like Braille writing from the ancient Egypt. But in reality what it is the 3 is how fast you go down. The 1 is how long you pause at the bottom of a lift, and the 1 is how long it takes for you to come up. So 3 seconds down, 1 second pause, 1 second up. So it's a slow eccentric with a pretty fast concentric. Same thing with the 5-1-1. 5-1-1 is now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, 1. Okay? 3-3 tempo would be even more extreme than the other two because now you're controlling how fast you come up. You're going 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to change that. 3, 1, 3. Yeah, sure. If I had a good intern, he'd have picked that up. Shut your mouth. All right. So in the 3-1-3 tempo, we're going 1, 2, 3 down, 1 second pause, 1, 2, 3 up. I'm not able to put any more power into the bar. But just because I'm not putting power under the bar, there's an advantage to this system. You are increasing your time under tension. And then one of the most extreme tempos that I feel you can use is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down with a pause, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the way up. That is an extreme amount of tension. But if your goal is muscle mass, tempos might be the next big thing for you to use. On the opposite side of that spectrum, if you're utilizing a lot of power training, i.e. maxing and speed, this is a great way to have an intense, insane, hard workout without increasing too much weight. So I like to use tempos with a lot of my clients that are beginners because the one big thing about tempos that nobody thinks about is it really restructures if you have a form problem because you're slowing it down enough to learn the proper technique. So tempos have a huge variable to somebody's workout that most people do not use, and it causes a lot of people to stagnate just because they're not thinking about this particular variable. Okay, so let's just take a really simple exercise, a cable tricep pushdown. Should be a staple if you want to be a big bencher and if you want healthy shoulders for benching. But enough of that. We've got into that before. Let's get into tempos. So the first one we have is a 3-1-1. So I'm going to go down in 1. I'm going to pause 1, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. So you're seeing the 1 second pause, and you're seeing the 3 second negative. So most people, when they're doing these, they're just going like this, right? About this speed. Your body remembers speeds, and it also only gets so strong with certain speeds. The next one is a 5 second. Okay, so now I'm going down in 1, pause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast, hold 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just made that exercise way harder and way different because we increased the time under tension. Now let's skip and go to the hardest one, 5-1-5. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. That is a massive time under tension. You're talking almost 10 seconds or more per rep of tension on the muscle tissue. So if you're trying to put on some extra size, tempos are definitely the way to go, or if you have limited equipment, which we've talked a little bit about in traveling and we'll get into way down the road. But with limited equipment where you only got light dumbbells or whatever, slow it down and find out how hard you can make a lighter weight. One of the other big things you see mess up in every common gym is how to train calves. And yes, some calves can be genetic, but if I can get my calves to look like this after being in a wheelchair for a year, there's got to be some tricks to it. One of the big tricks is, and what we're talking about in this video, is tempo training. In my opinion, the calf muscle loves to be used as a big spring. So don't use it as a spring, use it as a muscle. So what you want to do is make sure the machine's set up properly for you. Take it out just like you normally would and go slow. I love to use a 1, 2, 3, pause 1 second, 1, 2, 3, up. And that's really created a lot of definition in my calves. And like I said, if I can build big calves, then anybody can. So remember, doing this is not going to make your calves bigger. Slow it down and treat it as a muscle versus a spring and watch your calves grow. So in training, you have all these different variables, and we definitely need to go into them more often and talk about them on other videos. But for today, we're talking about tempos. And tempos just means to slow the shit down. You gotta go slower in order for the muscles to have a different environment. And if you've listened to anything that I've talked about in the past, it's all about changing the environment of the muscle. And tempos is one of the best ways you can do that.